schedule. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Dalibang Faiza R, your speaker for today. Previously, we discussed the do's and don'ts of debate and arguments. Now, for today's session, we are going to discuss more do's and don'ts but in other type of speech. Those are extemporaneous speech, impromptu speech, manuscript reading, and memorized speech. So, let's dive in. For the first one, the extemporaneous speech. As we all know, extemporaneous speech is well-prepared and well-practiced speech before you're going to deliver it to your audience naturally while having a script or notes with you. For the do's and don'ts of extemporaneous speech, the first one is, of course, you need to prepare and practice. Extemporaneous speech require a thorough preparation and practice, including researching your topic, create an outline, organize first all your ideas and thoughts, and then rehearse it over and over before the said event or before you're going to deliver your speech. Next one, speak clearly and confidently. Project your voice to ensure clarity. Do not talk too loud and not too low as well. Just moderate your voice. Be confident when you're delivering your speech to your audience. Do not ever stutter because it will make your statement unsure. You are not sure of what you're trying to impose to your audience. Next one, keep to the time limit. Be mindful of your allotted time, no matter how you really wanted to express your thoughts and ideas, but then you need to consider the time given. Let's now proceed to the don'ts in extemporaneous speech. The first one is, do not read your script word for word. Do not solely rely on your script and just read it because it will make you sound robotic. Next one, do not rush. Allow your audience to fully grasp what you're really trying to impose to them. Do not rush just because of the time limit, thinking that you're running out of time. For the last one, do not ever turn your back to your audience. It will fall to mannerism that from there to there, you are walking while delivering your speech. No, that's what you need to avoid when delivering a speech, not just only in extemporaneous speech, but any kind of speech delivery. Moving forward to the next type of speech, the impromptu speech. The one who will make you sweat because of the nervousness, because you feels like you're in a hot seat. As we all know that the impromptu speech is, there is no preparation at all. Everything was on the spot. There is no script. There is no notes at all. For the do's and don'ts of this type of speech, the impromptu speech, the first one is do advanced reading. It will be an advantage if you read in advance because you will have a prior knowledge of a certain topic if ever you are in a impromptu speech. Next one, use example to support your points. As much as possible, it is much better if you use real-world context, if you use real-world examples or experiences so that your audience could relate of what you're trying to say. Next one, stay relevant, stay focused on the topic, avoid going out of the track. For the don'ts, do not use filler words, avoid using like or because it will distract your audience. They will get distracted, they will not focus on what your speech about. Next one, do not trumps. Stay concise and avoid going off on tangents. It doesn't mean you have a quite long answer, doesn't mean you win the competition, especially if your answer have no sense. No, sometimes simple response works best. Let's now move forward to the next one, the manuscript reading. This is where the delivery of your speech is by reading directly your written manuscript. You just need to read what was being written to your manuscript word by word, but of course the delivery of your speech must have a emotions or have a feelings. For the tools, maintain eye contact. It doesn't mean you have a script. You're gonna be like this up until the end your speech and no eye contact at all. It's a no in the manuscript reading. You need to maintain eye contact, have a interaction with have an interaction with your audience by putting feelings or emotions while reading the text, as if I mean while reading the text you are like as if you are the one on the text. Next one, practice ahead of time. Do not rely too heavily to your manuscript thinking that it will be easy because you're just going to read your manuscript and you don't need to practice. So no, do not if you do not have a practice ahead of time during your presentation, you might be sound um, robotic because you're just reading the context of your manuscript. For the don'ts, do not use small or unreadable fonts, especially if you have a problem with your eyes. Do not use small small fonts or small text in your manuscript. Use a fonts or fonts size that is suitable with your eyes, that you're going that you will that is clear and readable text. Next one, do not speak monotonously. Avoid avoid flat tone that can make your speech feel dull or robotic. Your audience will notice that you're just reading your manuscript because of your tone. They will notice that you did not practice at all the way you deliver your speech, because there is no feelings or emotion at all. Let's now move forward to the another type of speech, the memorized speech. This type of speech, the speaker will no longer have a manuscript or notes with them because they already memorized their speech. One of the example of this memorized speech, if you could still remember the last English class, we have the declamation and oration. If you can see, they have a copy with them. They are just for the declamation, they just acting. No, could you imagine if they have a copy with them? No, it's so pangit tingnan if they are acting while having a manuscript. No, this type of speech, I mean this type of speech will will allow the speaker to have a engagement with their audience. For the tools for this memorized speech, Of course, you need to practice, and practice, especially in memorization of your piece, so that you will not be mental block during your presentation. For the tools, I only have one, that is do not panic. Do not be so obvious if you forget your lines during your presentation and get mental block. Just think a way or create a scenario that will your audience not notice that you commit mistakes. Make a move that will make your audience think that it is a part of the show, while the fact it is just your plan B. And yeah, that is why I mean in that way you possess a the so-called professionalism. That's the end of our session for today. It was quite long discussion because we discussed the four types of speech: the extemporaneous speech, impromptu speech, manuscript reading, and memorized speech. It was quite long, but then, yeah. And I think that will be all. Thank you for this. Thank you for watching and listening. Goodbye, everyone. Have a nice day ahead. Once again, I am the Limbang Faiza R, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.